All right. What up, chat? What up? What up? What up? What up, chat? What up? How you guys been? Another day, another discipline. Yes, sir. Give me like 1 second. I'll be there in like 2 seconds. Summertime. Banger song, man. Banger song. #1 hit. Oh, man. Alright, chat. What's going on today? Hopefully, you guys doing good today. Hopefully, y'all doing well. Hopefully, everybody's good. Sounds fire, man. Okay, cool. So everything is good, right? Hold on. 5 centimeters of snow today. Why? Why? Why is it snowing today, chat? Why? Why? 1 to 11 it's snowing. Why? What's the point? All right, anyways, guys, hope you guys are doing good. Welcome back to another day on the streams there. Another day, another discipline with your boy. Yeah, today is a big day today. Big NFP day. So this is a day where people will have buy stops and they will have sell stops. So it's a good day for us to grab our popcorn, sit back and watch people have buy stops and sell stops. But you know what we're doing usually for NFP right at this point. We're the boring people. We're very boring when it comes to NFP, but hey, sometimes being boring is okay. And in this case, I'd rather be boring, on days like these. But yeah, it doesn't mean we can't take a trade. I'm looking for, obviously, like every NFP, we look for opportunities before NFP or after NFP, right? So I'll be here today until like maybe like 10:15, whatever it is. But yeah, we might get a trade beforehand. We might get a trade afterhand. I'm gonna do the analysis and let you guys know what we are expecting for today. And I'll let you guys know whether or not we'll be getting a move out before or there's a higher chance we'll get a move after, right? But let me just send the Zoom link and then get the shit rolling. Yeah, music down. Yeah, I just did. I forgot to turn it down. But yeah, chat. Let's have a good day today. Stay disciplined. Stay true to your plan, and then as you stay true to your plan, good things will naturally happen. Always, right? But when you start to force positions or force the idea of you must need a position, that's when things do go a bit wrong. So make sure you do not let that get to you, right? Now let me just send this link. All right, so what are we doing today? Oh yeah, so all right, yeah, chat, today is NFP day, right? As you can see, it is NFP day. So you have this right here at 8:30, unemployment claims, unemployment rate, non-farm employment change, hourly average hourly earnings, right? That's all at 8:30. Pretty big news event. But here's the thing though, not every news event, not every NFP will be a big NFP, right? But it doesn't matter what numbers what price does at 8:30. What really matters is the reaction to the markets afterwards, right? So even if you don't move an NFP as much, you may see a move maybe a bit after NFP. Maybe a move because like NFP, what it does is it brings in volume, right? So as it brings in volume, all you're trying to do is take advantage of that volume and look for ways to take advantage of that using price action, right? But yeah, NFP is at 8:30, and 8:30, worst case, we won't get a trade till 8:30 or after 8:30, and then NFP will likely just bring in a volume for us to catch trades after 9, right? But that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna do that analysis and see if we'll get anything set up beforehand. But by the looks of it, it looks like things may be a bit tough until 8:30. By looking at price action from where it is right now. But let's get started here. So yeah, let's get started here. So the weekly on gold here, right? We mentioned this yesterday. The weekly is very crucial because this weekly never broke the last week's low, right? We came very close, but we never broke the lows. The issue with this week's candle that we had earlier in the week was that it had no top wick. So with that being said, it was in sort of like a 50-50 situation. Obviously, we're more bullish than bearish this week, right? We have a bullish bias due to the fact that you close bullish on a weekly, and this week we're expecting price to drop up towards next resistance, which was like 1880, right? However, the issue was that we had no top wick, so the probability of us are driving up becomes a lot lower due to the fact that you have no top wick, right? No top wick means there's no range. If you were to break that top wick down to a small time frame, you'll see what I mean. Or we have a video explaining that, which I won't go into right now because it's just analysis, but I'll explain it later on if you guys want. But yeah, no top wick means there's no range because there's no wick, right? So a wick is a range. In this case, we came down, created a bottom wick, and we never broke last week's low, right? If you were to zoom in here, you're gonna notice we never broke last week's low, and it's very key. And this is what you guys always hear me say, like, as long as price does not break last week's low, price should technically drive up, or vice versa. As long as price does not break last week's high, price should drive down, right? And then that's why our stop loss is usually where it is, because these levels are not just random levels, they're levels where price must respect in order for price to flow, right? In this case, you have a low here being created. If price were to come down and break this low, what you'll typically see is you see a push coming down further, maybe towards these levels to the left hand side. Anywhere down here, 1780, 1770, right? That's if price would, this candle right here would break below this wick right here, right? But it didn't. It came down, created a bottom wick, and at any given point, as long as price does not break the lows, it could flip bullish, right? So our bias has been bullish since Monday on a weekly, since Sunday, Monday, right? Obviously, there's no guarantee we are gonna flip. We're obviously in the middle of the candle. We could flip. We could come back down and break the lows again of NFP, for all we know, right? Again, our job isn't to be in a situation where we're guessing and predicting that. Our job is to kind of see price move and follow along with price action, right? So in this case, yes, we are in the middle of the range. We are in the middle of this wick here. Price has two options today, obviously. But according to the daily shows that we are bullish today, right? Daily close. So remember how yesterday we mentioned how the daily count is at an indecision level, right? You cannot are just at the support level. You didn't really close bullish respecting. You closed doji, right? So it doesn't really count. You didn't close bullish respecting. You didn't close bearish below. You sort of just closed at support, which indicates that you are at the support level. Price isn't breaking above, breaking below, nothing. There's no confirmation of anything. I'll call it indecision level because price doesn't know what it wants to do yet, right? But now that you're closing bullish at the support, this indicates that you have now found support, and therefore there's a higher chance now if price is finding support here that you may see price push up to retest the highs or to create resistance. Again, once you form support, you gotta form resistance, right? So in this case, this is your support form. You gotta form resistance somewhere. And now we don't know where that's gonna form yet, right? But what we do know is that we see traffic, and at traffic levels is when price typically could reject that. So if this is your support level, again, right? Let me just erase all this, make it simple for you guys. If this is your support level, your resistance to the left, just if you scan from left to right, could be here or could be up here. Those are the two most logical levels where price could reject that stint. Maybe you might have a small level here, but it's very minor, right? Very minor level going across. You have this over here and this over here and this over here, I guess, right? But it's very minor. These are your major levels on a daily. So price could reject here at 1835, or it could reject up here at 1855, 1860, right? So any given point, price could reject and come back down to the downside. Again, the weekly could do anything this week. It could finish off today bearish, could finish off today bullish, right? It's NFP. You'll see a set of volume and you'll see a lot of movement today. But off the daily, what I know here is that price, again, it closed at resistance here. Didn't really close above this resistance. So at any given point, what can happen today is price could also just do something like this, right? Because now you're kind of at another indecision level, right? Because like if you were to close above yesterday, then different story. Today's price action is pretty straightforward. I would expect price to just drop up to retest the highs, right? Because the price where it closed above and you look left, you're going to be mirroring this traffic, this candle. This candle over here. You're going to be mirroring, I guess you can say these ranges here, right? These ranges here, but you didn't close above. Therefore, you're still below resistance. At any given point, price could reject to drive down. Now, it's going to be interesting today. Again, I believe it's all going to come down to NFP and where price decides to take us during NFP and after NFP. But yeah, that daily, technically today we are bullish today, right? At the end of the day, we are bullish down the daily due to the fact that we closed bullish. As long as price does not break these lows down here, we should be able to drive up towards, again, that next resistance that we mentioned, right? 1860, 1840. But NFP will kind of determine where price will go, right? For me today, for buys, right? Since the day buys technically is bullish, I will look for buys probably, let's see. So if you look at the 4-hour time frame here, right? The 4 candle is interesting. It's very interesting. And there's a lot of detail here, a lot more detail than you guys may think. Because if you guys take a look at all these candles here, what have all these candles done here? Right? You're gonna notice something. You're gonna notice that price has rejected this resistance, rejected, 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 right? Not only has price rejected, but price has also closed below a certain level after rejected as well, right? These are all wicks here, and they're wicks for a reason, right? Wicks because there has been a level where price couldn't close above. In that case, if you were to draw a line going across, that level would be probably around here, right? Look left. This is your resistance right around here. So if this is your resistance, right, on price, you have some rejection levels here, resistance here, support here, resistance here, support here, resistance here, right? You can see that at this level, this is where price looks. This is a level of interest in terms of price. Price makes a decision at these levels here. It makes a decision to either drive further up or it makes a decision to drive further down, right? In this case, I'm looking at price action here, and it shows that you are respecting. So at any given point, since price is respecting, you could come back down to retest the lows, especially after I'll obviously form all these wicks here, right? These candles at one given point were very strongly bullish. Came back down, closed below. This candle at one point looked like it was going to close above. Came back down, closed below. Same of this candle, same of this candle, right? So this candle right here, yes, right now it looks bullish, but so as all these other candles to the left here, right? So don't look at the current candle. Always look at the previous candle because it gives you more information. So this candle right here, yes, it looks bullish right now, but at any given point, you guys see what happened yesterday with gold, right? This thing, I think we mentioned it on 4-hour time frame as well, but whatever happened, and it was this very similar situation to what's showing right now on 4-hour time frame, right? So at any given point, yes, we could drive down, which doesn't mean that the guarantee you could drive down. Like, yeah, you're gonna drive down, no guarantee, but you know, looking at price action here, at any given point, price could reject this resistance due to the fact that you have found some type of area of interest here at these levels here, right? So again, how would we know what prices will reject? Well, 2 things today: price action and news, right? So price action, since this is a 4-hour time frame, if price were to reject on the 4-hour time frame, you'll see that form on the 1-hour 30-15-5. You'll see structure start to break. You'll see clean traffic on the left, and as you come down to fill those clean traffic levels on a smaller time frame, on the higher time frame, you can say, okay, well, as the smaller time frame is filling that clean traffic, the higher time frame is just flipping bearish on the 4-hour time frame, since the 4-hour candle is respecting resistance, right? And then you can kind of put pieces together and make a story, right? But that's how you know if the 4-hour candle is going to reject here. So again, as I was saying, the daily bias say yes, it is bullish, and I am open to buys today, but that doesn't totally mean that I'm only open to buys, and it also means that I'm open to sells as well. So positions for me today, to keep it straightforward, is so right now, obviously there is a resistance at 1836, right? 1836, I believe, is the 4-hour high, right? That is where the 4-hour high is. Cool. Nothing too important, but just something you can keep in mind. So if that is a resistance, and I see resistance here, I might as well move it up towards here a little bit. I'm gonna draw a resistance here and say, okay, well, for me to take buys today, I'm probably gonna need a closure above 1837, right? Above 1837, I can look for buys going up towards the next resistance, or even like above here, above 1838.50. There is a resistance going across here as well. This is a much stronger resistance potentially, but 1838.47, above 1838.47, you could have buys going up towards the top of the 1-hour range / the 4-hour range, and I believe that will take you up towards the 1844 from what I see here. You're looking at probably these levels to the left, 43, 44. So if that's the case, then let's draw a resistance there. Let me just see how it looks on the 5 here. Okay, cool. Yeah. So let's draw a resistance there and say, okay, well, yeah, there's also a resistance here. If you were to break above 38, you can probably draw up towards 44 and fill that traffic to the left. Last time the 4-hour candle did what it's doing right now, right? So if you look at this price here on the 4-hour time frame, you're gonna notice that right here, you're gonna notice that last time price was in this situation, right here and right here, you kind of filled the wick, and you tapped up towards the 43.44 levels ish, right? So if that was to be the case today, you'll see the same thing happen. So above 1838, you're gonna take buys above there, and then you can say, okay, well, now we're mirroring this 4 hour time frame to the left, because that's what happened last time price was in this area here, right? So yeah, there's basically the same formula here, same structure here, is the same structure here, right? You create a low down here, tap that low, came up, closed doji or weak bullish, leaving a wick, and price for the wick, right? So you can say that if price were to fill the 4 hour time frame, or if break above 1838. But if price doesn't break above 1838, then you can say, okay, well, the 4 candle is at that resistance, and then therefore price could reject and drive down. And then the sells for us would be, again, the flip is what, 1830, right? 0.830. So if that is where the 4 hour flips at, in those levels on a smaller time frame, you'll see some play there. So in that case, it's below here. And what is this also? This is also a range 2 breakout, right? Since the day bias is bullish today, you need a range 2 breakout on a smaller time frame. In this case, the range 2 breakout would be below 1830. So you break below 1830, there's a high chance it would drive down towards the next support. Looking left, you're looking at probably 1837, 1827, 1825, right? So if I were to take sales below 1830, I'll probably target anywhere in these zones here, 1826 or even like 1827, right? Anywhere in that zone. I'll put it here for now. This may get adjusted later on, but yeah, that is the next range. Because even if you're looking for more sales, you'll be looking for more sales below 25 anyway. So I might as well just put my support here, right? So basically today, pretty straightforward. Buys will be above 1838, so buys above there with the day bias, and then sells, if we were to flip bearish in 4 hour time frame before NFP, would be below 1830, coming down towards 1825, right? So sells below there, range 2 breakout, and whatever's in between 1838 to 1830 is pretty straightforward, right? 1838 and 1830. This is a range you probably don't want to touch for today, because price will make a decision in this area as to where it wants to go. So this is none of my business. Price can do whatever it wants to do in this situation. It can drive up 1,000 pips, drive down 1,000 pips. I can care less. It's none of my business. Don't care, right? But whatever happens in the greens, right, which is below 1830, where the 4 flips at, and then whatever happens above 1838, where the buys would be for the 4 hour wick fill, if we're to break above there, then those would be the buys, right? Anything above 38 and then below 30, but whatever's in the red, whatever's in between 38 and 30 is a no trade range for me. So I don't care what happens here. Again, price and drive down, not my range, don't care. Price and drive up, not my business, right? And that's it. That's today's analysis on gold, right? So with all that detail that we just used to our advantage, now we just kind of sit here and wait for price to form whatever it forms, right? So you could get a position before news, you could not, but all I know is that whenever we close below 30, we'll be in. Whenever we close above 1828, we'll be in. Pretty straightforward, right, chat? Pretty straightforward day. I think it's pretty easy analysis today, right? I think everyone's on the same page. Cool. But yeah, that is what I'm looking for today. So whatever happens, you know, that's not what I described, I am not taking. It is not my position. Do not tell me why. Don't ask me why. Again, your job as traders is to create a plan and stick to that plan. Right? It's best to create a plan before the market usually moves, because later on you don't want to be going back and forth and changing your plan. So what, right? But yeah, chat, just pretty simple, man. Closures above here, cool, or closures below here, cool. But yeah, that's the analysis. Now we just wait. The hardest part isn't the analysis. The analysis is the easiest part. Trading is very easy, but what's hard is psychology and keeping your brain intact, keeping your emotions intact. That's what's hard, right? So that's like waiting is part of that. Is part of all of that, right? Waiting is part of your psychology, basically, because a lot of traders, they can't wait for the positions. It's not that you're taking the wrong trades. It's just that you don't have enough patience to wait for your setup. You're taking trades in between, you know, and by the time you get to your actual trade that you should be taking, you have less capital or you have no capital to trade with, and you know, it kind of fucks you up. But yeah, trading is the hard part, or waiting is the hard part in trading, not trading itself. Trading is like 10%, 9% psychology, right? You guys know this by now. You guys heard that everywhere. how does the rectangle along all the way to the right? You right click it and you click extend. So you go here, you draw this tool here, and then you right click, and then you click on style and extend right. Why is range should break up below 1830 and not 1828? Because 1830 is where the 4-hour candle breaks the lows at. So if the 4-hour candle, if this 4-hour candle were to come down and break the 4-hour lows, I would expect that, okay, well, since this resistance is being respected here and you never close above yet, right? Even though we're bullish right now on the 4, it doesn't mean we're actually bullish. So if we were to flip bearish today on the 4 because we're respecting that resistance, you're gonna be breaking the 4-hour lows for the celery basically. And at the same given time, you get a 5 closure below that range on the 5-minute time frame. You can probably look to drop down to fill the 4-hour range, which is coming down towards 1826, 24, and you can take advantage of that range. So it's a higher time frame thing. Yeah, 1-hour close there. 1-hour close. Right. Here's my thing with the buys, right? The buys are great and all, but I would expect, like, if we were to break above 38, I would expect prices to, like, at least be able to come down towards these levels again to tap into 33, 30, 31 to tap into to create some support there first before driving up. I saw you guys too, man. I saw you guys. Some of you guys at 6:30 this morning, 6:25 to 6:30, you guys were like looking for positions right around here. I seen you guys. You guys were like, this ain't bad. The 15-minute time frame close above. I seen you guys, man. Or 30 close above for you guys. I seen you guys. No top wick though, right? That was the issue. And 1-hour candle just closed now, and the 1-hour candle just closed right at resistance here, so you're fine. No FOMO, right? Show my settings. Oh shit, trade's taken. Let me take that out before someone complains. Bruh. RAXOS. I just showed you how to extend the rectangle to the right. You know? I just showed you. I just showed it on stream, you know? Like it was like I took the time out of my day to show you the rectangle. Like, you know, it's one thing you can't hear the stream, you know, I get it. You got me on mute, you're busy, you're doing stuff, but like, are you even watching the stream? You ask a question, like, are you know, just ask a question, that's it. How many people we got right now? Not 1,000 of you guys in here right now. Yo, chat, appreciate being here today as always. Thank you guys. If you guys you know, want to, or if you guys enjoy are getting anything out of the stream today so far, make sure you guys just leave a like on the stream, sub to the channel. I appreciate you guys being here today as always. All we ask for is a like and a sub. That's all we ask for. Yeah, chat, I didn't take a trade since yesterday. You know, I had a sell stop for Asian. I was actually looking for sells during Asian in these levels here, where I was more sort of just like, yeah, I was looking for I was interested in sells like during Asian. Where was it? Like over here somewhere. I was looking at sells in these areas here, but I was on the roll at the time, so I wasn't like locked in. And I also wanted to I was also like sample sizing something at the moment too. I want to see how it played out. I'm glad it played out. No, it wasn't there. Sorry, it was over here. This is where it was. Right there. This right here. This push right here is what I was looking at, but I was sort of sample sizing it. It wasn't really me like looking for positions, but yeah, there was that. And that was it. That's all I was looking at. London, I was sleeping. But London didn't move, to be honest, right? I think London just kind of came down and just sort of started the range a bit. Hitting like 40 pips. Found support. Came back up. Created resistance. Came back down. Created support. Broke the highs. Resistance. This now is breaking back into the range. So there's a high chance you may see price come down towards 22. And as you come down towards 22, you'll see liquidity. And then you break back about 38 with take buys. But yeah, there was not much during like London at all. Yeah, by the way, who used a $300 gift card for Starbucks? You guys are demons, man. Like, obviously, you know, I knew someone would do something crazy, but not that crazy. You know, I'm like, yeah, yo, but you know, it is what it is. It's just $500. Like, I'll do another giveaway, obviously, but I'll do something else. This is just some light, some small for you guys, right? But still, what dickhead used $300, man? Tell me. And because I was looking at everyone's transactions, right? I'm like, what did everyone buy? And then I see this guy, and all he bought was gift cards. Starbucks product, and you will say like what you bought. It'll say like, because nothing, I don't think anything at Starbucks costs $100, to be honest, man. You know, I mean, hopefully they bought shit for the homeless or something, or for the people in need. But I doubt it, to be honest. I bet these guys just gave to their cousins and families. I hope y'all have a good Starbucks year though. You know, hope you guys have a good year. Because $300, that's a whole year of like a couple months I'll say of Starbucks. That's alright. The Forex gods got them, right? Wherever they are, the Forex gods, they're in the Forex gods' hands. Also, how do you do so quick? Because I checked the transaction time, and let me check again, but I posted that thing at what time? Like maybe like 12:30, 12:25 ish, I'll say. And then by the time it hit let's see, so receipts. Yeah, so I posted that at that time, and then $300 was spent. Oh, it doesn't show time. Oh no, 12:43. So literally 20 minutes after. And it was a Toronto. It was someone from Toronto as well. Shout out to everyone though, who, you know, actually bought some stuff and didn't overdo it. It was definitely calm. Yeah, it was definitely calm for sure. I was afraid that I wasn't gonna work in the US, but I did. There's kind of people from Missouri, people from New Jersey, so I guess I worked in the US too, right? I thought it was just gonna be Canada. I'm like, oh fuck. Some from Texas, some from Brooklyn Park. Yeah, he's outside Canada. Be your own people, man. Be your own people. Yo, but whoever bought, what did you guys buy? There was like maybe like 10 people who actually bought. 10 or 15, something like that. I swear I would have bought a K-pop. You don't took a call. Whenever I come to check, you are just waiting. Yes, AJ. because you are coming to check and you aren't coming to watch. And when you come to check, what are the chances that I'm in a trade whenever you check? How often do you check? Mr. AJ McCarr. We took a trade yesterday on stream. What do you mean we don't take a call? We take more calls than your mentor's mentor. No, but look, took a call yesterday, took a call the day before. Oh, this is the 9th actually. Took a call the day before, took another call the day before, took a call on the 7th, took a call on the 1st, a call on the 24th, another on the 24th, on the 22nd, on the 16th, on the 15th, on the 13th, on the 8th, on the 30th, 27th, 26th, 25th, 23rd, 20th, 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 or no, yeah, 19, 18, 17, 17, January 17, January 13, January 12, January 11, January 10, January 9, January 9th, January 5th, January 5th, January 5th, January 4th, January 3rd, January 3rd, December 23rd. No, okay, I'm not gonna go through the whole list. But you know, we do take calls, man. But you can't be coming to the streams and be stream hopping from this mentor to that mentor and be like, oh yeah, this guy don't take any trades. He just sits here and waits for accounts to close all day and makes YouTube money. Bro, do you really think I make YouTube money, man? Come on. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, man. Chat. Like, of all my streams of income, YouTube is probably the lowest. To be honest, of everything I do, YouTube is probably like at the very bottom, man. Very, very bottom. You know, I don't make that much on YouTube yet. But you know, from live streams alone, bro, I make like $30 per stream, bro. You think you know? Do you think I'm just here just to stream? I'm here to educate and provide value, right? That's what I'm here for. But man, you can't just come. You just come in, come out. Matter of fact, like I probably already dipped, you know. You probably already dipped by now. What lot size should I use for a $5,000 account? Well, $5,000 account. At the end of the day, you can use any lot size you want, right? I prefer to use so how I look at risk is when I look at risk, I look at just risk for my FX funds, right? So I risk like 1 to 2% of my FOREX funds. My FX funds, not FOREX funds. I don't want to say FOREX funds because people think it's funded. My FX funds, right? But for you, or yeah, but for the account, sometimes me risking 1 or 2% of my FOREX funds put aside, that could be of the account maybe a bit more. It could be 2, 3, 4%, 5% even sometimes, right? Depending on the trade and how big a stop loss is. So yeah, you can choose whatever risks you want to trade with. Again, I use around 1 or 2% per trade. You completely abandon the idea of funding your clothing brand, the money you made off trading. Yeah, because like that industry, as toxic as you guys may think Forex is, the fashion industry is much more toxic. So yeah, I kind of stopped. Like, you know, I was 18 at the time, you know what I mean? That was like 4 years ago. Times have changed, you know. But yeah, I mean, it will be cool. Like, I mean, I still have like something there for it, but I don't know. Maybe one day. I don't know. Maybe one day I will go and start up a clothing brand, but I don't know. I'm looking like I'm looking at I'm looking to get into other stuff right now. There's so many businesses out there that people don't know of, people haven't touched. That's not evolving FX too, right? Not everything involves FX, by the way, too. You know, not every business I have involves FX. There's things I do that don't involve trading or FX at all. But yeah, FX does have its own business too. You know, there's lots of things you can do in FX, especially as an educator as well. Your chat, any help? How much I need to make from $35 to make $2 a lot? How much I need to make from $35? on $35 account to using a 2-lot. I mean, shit, you get a 1 to 2,000 leverage, you can pop a 2-lot right away. Yeah. You can get a 1 to 5,000 leverage if you can find a broker that offers that. Go full send, you know, on news. You know, I know you're trading news. That's why you're asking, right, Adam? You're probably just trying to do 2 lots on news. Try to make 10 pips, $200, 100 pips, $2,000. Buy a funding company, use that funding company, build it up, go back to your live account afterwards. I know what you're trying to do. That'd be cool though, right? Nah, but yeah, $35 for a 2-lot, it's a little stretch. Not gonna lie to you, it's a little stretch. You need unlimited leverage or something. You, my boy, need to talk to the broker and be like, hear me out, man. I have news coming out today, and I need to really make money. And I'm asking you guys if you guys can just, for my next trade only, give me a 1 to 2,000 leverage. Maybe they might give it to you. Maybe. How to valid market structure up or down? Valid market structure up or down. You look at the direction of price and the other time frames. Like, go watch the morning analysis, and I guarantee that question will get answered. Because I explained it there, right? Chat, what's the highest leverage you guys have ever used in your life? And to be honest, man, when it comes to leverage, right now I use 1 to 500 leverage, right? But that's because I always had that option. Like obviously, I'm pretty sure if I were to get offered a 1 to 50, 1 to 100, I'll be fine with it because I don't over risk, right? You don't need a big leverage when you don't like over risk or anything. When you're risking like your 1 or 2%, you're fine. You're well over fine with using a 1 to 100 leverage. Cause like on TD before, when I used them a couple years ago, I had a 1 to 100 leverage on gold. And I was trading gold, right? Because they offer you 1 to 500 leverage and everything else, but 1 to 100 on gold only. And yeah. $1 to 2,000, 20,000. Oh my god. They just know traders will love that though. They know there's people out there that overtrade, and that's the market on its own, and they wanna take advantage of that market. So they say, we offer 1 to 2,000 leverage, and that guy goes, damn, that sounds good. 1 to 2,000, that's the highest I've ever seen. They're just trying to rip your money off. More times that broker ain't reliable, to be honest, too, right? If a broker offers that much leverage, they're trying to take advantage of the losers. All right. What's the stream delay? 1 second. He back on a coffee? Nah, it's tea. Hate spreads? Yeah, spreads, spreads are tough, man. No, but you know, you gotta find a broker that has like a consistent low spread, you know? Like, I don't know. Like Blueberry, hear me out, chat. Blueberry, I've been using Blueberry before they even like hit me up, you know? And there was times where I used Blueberry for like, because I started using Blueberry last year. And this is before they even asked me to sub an affiliate link. And the only reason why they asked me that was because they kept getting people going to Blueberry, and you know on the sign up they ask, how'd you find out about us, whatever. People will put control FX, right? And they kept asking, who's control FX? It's Don Vol, blah, blah, who's this guy? And then that's when they hit me up and they're like, yo, these guys are hitting you up, and there's so many people like that are finding about Blueberry through you, so here's your affiliate link, whatever, right? But like, this is well before I even had affiliates with Blueberry or anything. I've been using them for like way before, right? I found them, if you guys were OGs here, you guys knew that I found them off of Tyler, which is the OG mod. Shout out to Tyler. He put me on Blueberry. But yeah, like their spreads, and like I've never seen a broker that did not offer commission on gold. So I don't know how they make their money on gold, to be honest. I'm guessing they make their money off FX pairs, but you know, their spreads are pretty low, and I guess they're regulated. But yeah, like I would say top tier brokers, from what I've experienced, Vantage FX, IC markets. Well, IC markets I haven't experienced, but I'm pretty confident that they're very similar to Vantage. And then BlueberryMarkets. Those are the brokers that I've had some pretty good a pretty good time using. IC is pretty good. Hanko. Think about Hanko trades. I've never used them. Like I've heard from people say, some people there's a mixed reviews, right? People say they're good, some people say they're bad. So I'm gonna go and try them out. Not try them out. I'm gonna go see what's up with them over there, because you guys need a broker for the US, right? And obviously Blueberry doesn't offer US clients, right? They just don't. They said they want to work on it, and they said in a couple of years, but it's a couple of years, and I think Hanko does. So I'm gonna ask one of my guys. I'll ask one of my guys to test out that broker to see how it is, and then I guess he'll give you guys your a review on it. But like, I don't know. I don't know. From what I heard, some of them, I heard people say they weren't good. I've heard others say they were good, but the only way to find out is if you actually use them, and you actually see they pay you out withdrawals or not. So I'm probably gonna ask some guys to test them out for a couple months, or ask like one of the mods or someone that uses them to test them out and let me know if they can get withdrawals and deposits and all that, and how efficient it is. And I'll let you guys know what I think for Hanko. But I don't know. I can't really speak on shit that I don't use, right? It doesn't make sense. It's not fair from my end. But yeah, I'll see. Because I know you guys are dealing right now. A lot of you guys are dealing with finding a broker that is in the US. So yeah. Brokers are tough though. It's hard to find a good, consistent broker that you can trust. Hero everywhere. Yeah, like Hero. I think that's Lambo Royale's broker, or he's affiliated with that. I'm pretty sure, something like that. Question is, Don, when is your broker coming out?
I guess we'll never know.
I guess we'll never know. We could see buys if it breaks this resistance. Yeah, I got buys above 1838. That is where my buy zone is. Yes, that is where my buy zone is. Above 1838. My only concern is yeah, my only concern is I really want to see 18 like 30 get tapped or something here, but let's see. We have like 30 minutes left before you have 8 a.m., which is 30 minutes before news. And if you don't get anything by 8 a.m., then there's a high chance we're probably gonna wait for news to play out and then look for something. So if news comes out at 18, I'm talking about gold prices here. If news comes out at 8:30, and we have and we had the next 5 closure like 8:35, 8:40, that is probably your next positions today, right? So if you don't get a trade before 8, you're probably gonna get a trade anywhere between 8:35 to like 9:30. But yeah, we shall see what happens and what the market gives us. Yeah, I don't know, man. Every mentor out there has like their own broker. And I don't blame him. I don't blame him. Because when you have a platform, you having your own broker, it's easy for you because the problem with people when they're starting out brokers is they don't have a following, right? But when you have a following, you start a broker, no matter what you do, everyone's probably gonna go to where you go, right? And I don't blame, you know, those guys to make brokers, because like they're gonna get paid from the brokers, and it's just, you know, residual monthly income for them. It's just extra income. I don't blame them. The Vantage gave you payouts, yeah, but this is Vantage before they rebranded. Vantage before they rebranded was like top tier Vantage. I've heard Vantage after is a bit different now, but yeah, they were exactly like Blueberry. The only thing that they didn't offer that Blueberry did offer was they didn't offer commission. Like they offer commission on gold, obviously, but I think it was like $6 a lot or $7 a lot. I forgot what it was, but yeah, Vantage FX was top tier before they rebranded into the new Vantage FX. They were good though. That was back when they had a little triangle red logo. Like the logo looks something like this, right? Something like this, I think. Or no, it was a V. Or something like this. Something like that. I don't know. I forgot how it looked. They're top tier. Would you say Dominion markets are reliable for US clients? I can't really speak on it. I've never used them. I just hear people say stuff about them, but I can't go off of what people say, right? So I don't know. No comment. Yeah, Blueberry will call you if you sign with them though. Like, I mean, that's what a lot of brokers do. They call you up and they ask, how's your trading been? What are you gonna deposit in? Like, it's just your Blueberry manager. Honestly, you can just kind of block the number and never talk to them. You don't need to talk to them if you want to open an account, right? Just block the number. That's what I did. Because, you know, I don't want any, I don't got time talking on the phone like that, man. What are we thinking for NFP or NDX? We are thinking wait for numbers to come out and then hop on the bandwagon trend. That's it. We're gonna be the boring people today, chat. I'm sorry, you know, this is how we are every NFP news. We're gonna be the boring people today. The boring traders that just doesn't have buy stops and sell stops for NFP and plays the long game. Is your first year of trading profitable? My first year, no, it was not profitable. You think we will have a trade by 10? By today, yeah, like there's a lot. The thing about today is that the ranges, no matter where we break out, above 1838 you have buys, and then below 1830 you have sells, right? It's not that big of a range here. I'm pretty sure NFP today that comes out, the numbers that should break us out of this range today. So yeah, you will likely get a push today. It's just that I can't tell you if it will come before 8 as of right now, because I mean, by looks of it, looks like it may not, but we'll see what this 15.5 does. But if it does not, then yeah, you're looking at probably anywhere from 835 to 10 for trades. So maybe like around 910 or 840, 850. So 850 to or 910 will be your trades today, probably, likely. I mean, we were right about yesterday, right? About the time yesterday. So today, I mean, I'm assuming the same to happen today because you just have news in the way. If you're prof out the gate, that's kind of boring. It's kind of boring for sure, but it's also a blessing. I don't know a lot of traders that come out the gate profitable. Like I don't think I ever met someone that came out the gate profitable. But if you have, then you, my friend, have a special skill. But yeah, you kind of just miss it on a journey, kinda. I know for you guys, for some of you guys at least, that are in the journey right now, that are struggling to be profitable. You guys don't want to go through the, you guys rather just be profitable off the gates, but and learn to enjoy the journey, because once you actually do get profitable, you're gonna look back and appreciate what you've been through and what you kind of establish over the years. Yo, chat peep this. All right, check out buy stops and sell stops here.
Come on, bro. Look, I wasn't asleep. That's not what was happening.
Yo. Woo. Oh my god, I couldn't hold my laugh, bro. Yo, the fact that you know what I mean, chat? Like, it's funny because we always joke around. Like, I didn't think it was actually real, but that's crazy how it actually happened like that.
He got defensive quick. I wasn't sleeping. I wasn't sleeping.
Woke up like.
Hey, wait.
That's funny.
Is NFP in 50 minutes?
No, it's in 40. Yeah, 40 minutes. In 40.
Can you change the time zone on Forex Factor?
I think so, actually.
Yeah, you should be able to.
Yeah, that's what it was. Mine says Central Time. There we go. You're synchronized. Yeah, you can. There we go. Got it. I was wondering why I said 8:30 for me.
Oh man, that was funny. Oh, it was funny. Hey chat, every time I do I say yeah, I was gonna have yeah, like you guys gotta like every time I make that joke about people just waiting for me to say about some stuff, so I was always joking. I didn't think it was actually serious. And but it's crazy to see that it happened. That's funny. Oh man. Should I close now, guys? $100 USD. What are you invite yourselves? Not gonna lie, I've done that many times. No, man, it's okay. It's okay.
Check Jonathan's question in the Zoom.
Yes, sir. I'm having let's see. Good morning, everybody. I'm having some issues with managing my emotions when pulling the trigger to enter a trade. I'm not emotional with the result, but in analyzing and entering is where I am struggling. If someone has advice, I will appreciate it. You're having issues with managing your emotions when pulling the trigger to enter the trade. You know what that is though? It's not about, I don't think it's because you're emotional, or obviously because you're emotional, but I think it's because you aren't you haven't sample sized your entries enough. You haven't backtested or forward tested enough yet to confidently enter your trades, and that doesn't have to do with you not being confident, but that has to do with you not executing that trade before in the past, or too many times in the past to a point where you are comfortable yet, right? So you have to get comfortable doing that. And to get comfortable doing that, you need to sample size that more. So keep taking that trade with a smaller balance, something you're comfortable losing, or on a demo, whatever it is that you want to test on. And then it'll get to a point where every time you see the setup, you won't be hesitant to take it. Like when I see my setup, I'm never gonna be like, should I take this? Like it's more so of like, this is what I'm looking for. The moment it closes, I know what I'm doing. I know if I'm waiting for a bond wick, blah, 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 whatever, but I know I'm gonna be entering position, right? I won't be hesitant about entering that trade. So I think it has more so to do with you not having enough time on the charts in terms of sample sizing and forward test or back testing. But once you get that, you will be much more confident. And once you're confident, you won't hesitate, and you will be less emotional, because your emotions realistically come from lack of experience, right? And that lack of experience is from not sample sizing enough, or having sample sized enough. But yeah, it's normal, definitely normal.
More snow today.
Yeah, like 5 centimeters of snow.
I'm sick of this shit.
Yeah, I know. But at least 5 centimeters, not that bad. That's like that would melt in like by the morning, to be honest. By tomorrow.
Yeah, that's like, it's probably the last snowfall we have. Like, spring's in like 2 weeks.
No, one time it snowed in May. I am not trusting Toronto's weather.
That's true.
Last year it snowed in April or May. It's so annoying. I mean 5 centimeters of snow is nothing, man. That's nothing. I guess that's normal for us. Like maybe 10, you can start to like say, okay, it's getting pretty annoying. 20, you say, it's getting kind of bad. But 30, that's when you're like, okay, yeah, we got a snowfall in Canada. That's how it goes. But 5 centimeters is nothing. Like we get that every other day. I've seen videos of people in the UK, or not UK, and people in like in the US or something, and they were panicking when they had like 10 centimeters of snow, and they're like, yo, the streets are so bad right now. And I looked at it, I'm like, bro, you literally have like 4 centimeters of snow right now. It's nothing. Like in Canada, you don't need to go to the gym, bro. You can just work out by shoveling snow. In your back, your arms, you're good. Yeah, you have some volume here, chat. You see the way 30 close? You see how like this 30-minute candle? So you had this 30 over here that kind of closed back into the range, right? This one right here, closed no top wick, closed back into the range. This one closed bullish at support, so you're respecting that support now, and that's why you see this count pushing up now. Like you could see us tap into the 1838, but the question is what happens there. Like will we close above there to drive up later on, right? So that's what we're trying to figure out. And that's why we're waiting for a closure above there. But you only have like 50 minutes left before the 1 hour close at this point. And it looks like we may not get a trade until after news, so 8:35 probably. Yeah, 8:35 or something. Yo, Kieran, we gotta clip that, right? Or no, Circle, we gotta clip that. We can clip it on YouTube and send the link.
Mm-hmm.
Do we really need a journal or trade? You gotta ask Jacob. Jacob knows, because he knows how it feels to. He knew. Well, he didn't start journaling till this week, so ask him in the chat. I personally think journaling your trades is great. I mean, my way of journaling is a little different now. I've been doing this for a long time. And my way of journaling now is just me streaming, right? That is my journaling this month. Or that's my journaling. It's just me streaming and watching my streams back, watching my clips back, right? That's just me journaling. I journal different, right? My trades. Or no, I do have a journal actually. I do have a stream journal. I do have this, and I have the off stream one, which is the signals one. That is basically my journaling. But yeah, journaling is great because at the end of the year, what happens is you can look back at your stats. Like for instance, we look back at our stats from last year, and we were looking for areas where we struggled or we didn't tend to excel in, right? For instance, like we saw for instance, like we noticed that, like what did we do last year? We noticed that, I mean, last year, what was it? We did something last year that we didn't do this year. I think it was first higher low, something like that. Well, we look back at our stats, right? And we try to see like areas where we kind of struggled at, and then we look to improve on those areas for next year. So that's this year, right? So last year our struggle was like the 4-hour time frame, right? Like the entries off the 4-hour time frame had a very low win rate. It had a win rate of 52%. 28 trades taken last year in the 4-hour time frame, only 52%. So this year we're trying to find ways to understand why that 4-hour time frame may be a factor. But while we did that this year, we also found out, or we also figured out, we figured out how to use, well, we figured out a better way to use the higher time frame to our advantage, right? And that, in this case, is something we applied to our strategy this year, and that was just waiting for liquidity to be created before taking positions, right? And that's something that improved that win rate a lot, by far this year so far, at least from where we are right now. But yeah, every year we look to improve on one thing at a time. I think the year before we added, like I think last year we added more so range 1, range 2 against the bias. In 2021 we added a range 1, range 2. We added in 2020 we added the celery, right, and the fake out. So every year we look to add something or take out and improve something. But that all comes from you journaling your trades. Because if you can't journal your trades, then it's gonna be hard for you to look back at your trades and know what went wrong, right? Unless you have a memory, you know, very good memory of all your trades. But it's best to journal sometimes. For me though, again, me journaling is more so on stream. The way I analyze, the way I break things down, I kind of rewatch them sometimes. So I'll go back to like, let's say a 2021 stream, and I look for you know, shit that I kind of struggled with last year. Like if you guys watch my analysis from like 2020, you guys can see a huge difference in what I do. It's similar, but it's gonna be a bit different in terms of closures and stuff. Where is it? Let's see. Yeah, like I think in terms of drawing support and resistance, it's about the same, but it's just like picking the levels, picking the areas is what changed, right? This mic is chalked. Holy shit. Where's Wix9 at? That is the real question. This guy is not even on this stream. Look at this. October 21st, 2020.
Character.
Huh?
It was a locked character.
Yeah, you were. You were in a chat somewhere. yeah, 2020 chat, you're gonna see that what I did the most was more so of just like, oh yeah, buys above here, sells below here, and that's it. You know, whatever it breaks up, and then we got caught in fake outs, and then we noticed that that was an issue, and then we improved from that. We added stuff in 2021 to avoid those situations, like the range 1, range 2, and then we just built on and on and on, and from where we are every year, and that's why, you know, we're here today. That's oh shit, that's loud. But yeah, we're always looking to improve. There's never a year where we haven't improved this year. By the way, good morning, Wix. What's going on?
Still.
What's the deal? What's the deal?
That ramen looks amazing.
That shit was so good. I was eating that while watching Wixstein stream. I was like,
Yeah,
damn,
that
this guy is streaming right now. I'm over here eating ramen.
Tonkatsu ramen.
Like, honestly, I'm not a big fan of the ramen stores, but like every now and then it's fun. Cause some of them have like no flavor. Like it's just like a little more
Hot
like,
water.
it's more just hot water, bro. That's why it wasn't bad
Fuzzy
yesterday,
water.
but it was. I'm not a big fan of ramen. Some places just there aren't like something's missing, bro. They're missing more garlic or something in their seasoning. Like
Wixnan was blacked out like a special character from the Shao Kahn of Mortal Kombat.
bro, you missed it earlier, Wix. You actually missed it. Yo,
Nah, I didn't
Jacob.
plan to take it, so I didn't miss it.
Yo, Jacob. That clip might go down in the top 5 in history if you don't mind, okay? If you don't mind, it might be a clip that we might be talking about for the next 10 years because there's clips on this stream that we still talk about to this day because they're just legendary moments, you know. And that you bro just made the Hall of Fame for the one of the craziest clips on the stream.
What do you do?
Bruh.
Is it better than Is it better than Marcus's fart box moment?
Yeah, bro. It was better than Marco's fart box moment. Better than Marco's killing the roach in his room and his girlfriend yelling.
Better than me catching a lizard live on you.
Better than you catching a lizard live on stream. Better than you know, breakdancing on stream. It was
No.
top. It
better
was
than
top
that.
10 moment, bro. I swear it was top 10 moment. It was funny. Wait, where is
I
it?
don't
Video for
believe it.
reaction? Where is the chat? Stream clips?
I don't believe it.
Memes.
Memes? Oh, it's a meme. Oh, you got memes already? Shit. Let's see.
Jacob me.
Yeah,
Was he
it's funny.
sleeping? Yeah. When I got on stream, he was sleeping.
Oh wait, wrong guy. That's just this clip. I just clipped the whole thing. Yo, he was sleeping. And I was like, oh, yeah, I'm gonna try some. I said, all right, Jack, I'll buy some self stops here, and he woke up like, look. Oh, you gotta give yourself credit, huh? Executive producer.
Cozy.
My man was cozy though. Just nice
Damn.
blanket.
Word. What was that? A snuggie?
Yeah, he was cozy. He was chilling.
A snuggie got feet in it? Tell me you got a snuggie with the feet.
Wait, where you from, Jacob? It can't be that. It can't be colder in Canada though. Wix, I know it was you yesterday and used a $300 gift card. I know it was you. You definitely with the Starbucks. Can you get $300 with the gift cards?
It wouldn't be enough for my family. I'd need like another 2 bills.
Cake pop for you, cake pop for you, cake pop for you.
Everybody get a cake pop. Word, I'd go in there and just get the Starbucks guys $300 worth of shit just so I could get free Starbucks for the rest of my life.
Jago was dreaming about hitting on his TPs and hitting the strip. Alright.
Jacob was squatting fucking 350. This is when he was when he was leaning back over there. Jacob was running full speed while he was sleeping.
Houston, Texas. Oh, Houston.
H-Town?
Oh, it's not even cold there. It's chill. Houston Estate is mad cheap right now, right, chat?
Texas property, Texas real estate is
Mad cheap right now.
relatively
Houston on the
cheap.
come up too. Hey, anyone here in chat is like, does real estate on the side, or like, you know, does real estate at all, has property? It makes like, you know, how much money do you make? So since you guys always asking that, how much money do you guys make real estate?
Or can
how
every
much
single
money-
person
how long-
in the chat here drop how much they make?
How long did you become profitable when you were in real estate? Did you try demo first? 700 per minute, per month. Oh, nice. That's good. You're a realtor license. So what does that mean? Like you work for like I'm confused. Yeah, explain that to me in FOREX terms. For Airbnb business houses, I make 5-7K. Oh, nice, pure profit. Wixnaz in the Airbnb industry. We have some businesses and stuff there. Yeah, Airbnb. But where do you have the properties though? Like, do you have them like on America? Do you have them like on islands? Like, where do you have them? And what are your thoughts on getting properties on the islands? You mean someone who sells houses? Like anything, like Airbnb, or someone who buys and sells or buys refurbished houses and then sells and flips them, right? Rebuilds them and flips them, or renovates them then flips them. People who who buy and then rent them out, like anything. Charge a higher premium for island locations. Yeah, like I've always wanted to get into it, but it seems like something that like it seems something that's very time consuming, you know, at first. I think I assume it's more time consuming than FX. No, it requires more energy.
It just requires dealing with fucking idiots.
I would imagine. Yeah, I like having a cash flow that doesn't require a lot of energy.
Like,
Wait,
you don't want to talk to other people, right? You don't want to be dependent on other people for money.
But
Like, I don't want to.
what if you just buy and
You
sell
don't wanna have
houses though?
customers or clients. You want to be dependent on yourself. You want to be your own boss and your own customer.
But it's more stressful? Is it harder though in terms of like, do you need is there a skill required?
Communication skills.
Fucking common sense, no?
So you can tell people when they need to get the fuck out your place. Hi,
You just get
time's up.
you can't get like a
Get
manager
out.
for that though, like someone who deals with all that stuff for you.
If you have maybe like if you have a nice portfolio of properties, but for like I think if you're within 5 properties, like your first 5, you could probably manage it yourself. But once you get I think past 5, it gets really tough to manage.
What's real estate wholesaling?
Yeah, you get yourself a management company, get a cleaning company, and then just go from there.
Oh yeah, then there's taxes for those, because you gotta pay taxes for those properties too, right? That's
What's that?
another thing. What's that? True. Just basic common sense when negotiating a deal and following all building regulations and requirements. All right, so basically what you're trying to say is FX trading is a little harder than real estate. So the thing is, you don't get taxed when you invest in real estate. So you can make your money in FX and invest it in real and get not taxed. That's how the rich stay rich.
Actually, the rich stay rich, generationally rich, and pass money to remain rich from generation to generation. Not through real estate, but through life insurance. Read about it.
I swear we had this convo before about life insurance. I swear we did, like last year or
Generational
something.
wealth is passed
Yeah.
on through life insurance.
Yeah, we did on stream, right? Yeah, I knew I wasn't trying. I feel like we had this convo before on stream, like in 2021 or something. It was 2 years ago.
Shit was like last month.
No, man, I'm tripping. Feels like last year to me. Shit, bruh. I swear. Because we went undefeated for a whole month. Because, like, when I got my Beamer, take that in. From the time I got my car to when I went to Turks, we didn't take a loss till, like, this week. Feels like ages ago. I'm new here. You're definitely not new here. I've seen you here yesterday and the day before. you come here. Should I close any trades I'm in? Well, my friend, I am not in any trades right now because I am waiting for news to play out, and I'm waiting to see.
It's not enough information for us to answer your question. We need to know what pair you're in a trade. What the fuck is that?
Bro, wait, remember that picture I showed you the other day?
No,
Bro,
Chad, he didn't show me anything.
Who got me out, guy? When you see an 8+ sub with sauce.
Yo, it does look like the picture you sent me.
You said that was a haunting in your sleep. This is about haunting in your sleep for real. Bro, I was like, that's funny. That's funny. That's funny.
When chat
Where'd you get that
activated
from?
and-
Circle of Facts.
And Don doesn't.
Bro, you need to limit your risk. 20 pip stop loss is already a lot. Let the markets breathe. Let the markets breathe. I forgot about that saying. Oh man, like people used to always say, let the markets breathe. Like, what? You know, you need to let the trade breathe a little bit. I haven't heard that saying on this stream for like a year, I swear. But that saying used to be a thing every other day. Mental stop loss. Margin call is my stop loss. Which one are you guys, bro?
I'm an island boy, just trying to make it.
An island boy. I hate it here. Definitely mental. As I was saying, yeah, I'm not in any positions right now. I'm waiting for news because I realistically, if it wasn't for news, though, I'll be waiting for buys above 38 and sells below 30, which I'm still waiting for that. Because below 30 is the break of 4 lows. Above 38, you have the wick fill to the left, and you can see that you're mirroring that traffic to the left, which is right here. Right, this right here. But yeah, I need a closure above 38, and you just have news in the way. So I'm gonna wait for news to play out, and then wait for positions after news. So 835, 840, you get positions.
Sing for them, baby.
No worries, Matt. I got you. I really think we're on pace today to hit all-time high viewers at one given point today. Yeah, we had 1.1K by 7 a.m. It's 1.2K.
What time again
Obviously,
is
you
it?
have more streamers streaming right now, so yeah, share the audience a little bit. But I think if we were the only streamers today for NY, I think we would hit like 2-3K.
I'm gonna go a little early, so I'm trying to be back for NFP.
All right, good luck, soldier.
Right back. Put on my helmet.
Drive them there safely.
Buy some milk cakes and it broken, but I found one. That piece that looked like a capybara. You're obsessed with capybaras, my dude.
Do I drink? Yeah, special occasion, sure.
Yeah, he drinks Don Julio. What else would he drink?
Don Julio only. Don Julio. 1942. Yeah, buddy. You gotta go over there. $500. How much should my train slot be? Your train slot? So you're turning this into a slot machine, huh? You have a $500. How much should your stop be? You mean your stop? Well, again, at the end of the day, it comes down to what you want to risk, right? I would prefer to risk 1 or 2% of my overall trading capital. So at the end of the day, you can risk whatever you want to risk. You can risk 10%, 20%, whatever it is. But I'll say for me, 1 or 2%. Again, you don't gotta follow me, but that is just what I do. Whatever you feel comfortable with, right? Some people are comfortable with risking like 5 to 10% per trade. Again, you can't tell them they're wrong. It's just what they believe in, and it's what they prefer to do, and that's cool. If it makes them money, then cool. But yeah, for me, it's more so just 5-10% or 1-2%, 5-10%. The numbers come out bad. How does it affect US30 and Nasdaq? Well, think about it. What does US30 and Nasdaq, like, what are they? Like, you gotta know what you're trading first, right? So let's do a little research here. What is US30? All right, so if you read this, all right, just read this, and then you're gonna look at this. That's all you need to know. Price action of America's largest company, right? So what does that move with? If it says America's largest company, what is America? It's US30, it's in the name, right? The US. So if numbers come out positive for the US dollar and the US dollar goes up, then you'll likely see US30 go up as well. If numbers come out negative and they come out bad for the US dollar, then US30 will follow along because US30 is moved by the US dollar, right? So that's it. Very straightforward. You ever think you're trading indices? I've been there and done that. It was one of my first pairs. Maybe one day I might go back to it, but I've traded US30 before. Nothing wrong with it. I just stopped trading it because one of my brokers stopped offering it for me before in like 2020. So I just took a break from it and just never came back. But I replaced it with GJ and just been trading gold and GJ since. But yeah.
I've reached a new milestone. I had a fake me in the Discord.
Oh, for first fake you?
Yeah, first fake me.
So how many people did they ban?
At least 20.
Bro, also
No,
it's traded GJ, but he doesn't. What do you mean? I did trade GJ right here. Let's see. I trade GJ. Look, if you go into history, you're gonna see one trade on GJ at least, right? Look at that, GJ. So yeah, I trade GJ. Might have been, you know, since December 22nd, but you know, I still trade GG. GG was nice today though. Like there's a nice push on GG this morning. I saw it was this one right here. This one grabbed liquidity, right? And then this, so it's pretty simple, straightforward to read today. You had a resistance here, right? You closed bearish respecting. This kind of came all the way down, closed bullish. If this kind of closed respecting bearish and this kind of closed respecting bullish, man, that's a lot of liquidity. And therefore, you're respecting the same support. You should continue to drive up. And that was a pretty nice read or pretty nice push on price action this morning. Pretty nice positions you had there. I wasn't up for it or anything. I wasn't gonna trade it, but it was pretty. It was a pretty. I think a lot of traders would have caught that, right? A lot of people from the streams definitely would have been able to catch a piece of that. USD NFP, yeah. So for me, NFP chat again. We're gonna be boring today. We're not gonna be having buys and sell stops. We never do. On this stream, we never do. But we will be looking to catch a piece of the markets after news. So when it comes to around like I'll say 8:35, 8:40, and so forth, so that's when we're looking to lock it in and see what we can catch from the leftover remaining volume or the volume that will come in after news, right? Because sometimes on NFP, what might happen is the news, you might not see like direct numbers. You might see a little push up and down, whatever it is, and then you'll see a continuation of that from 8:50 to like 9 and so forth, 9:10, right, for the rest of the day. But yeah, like there's I'll say 8% chance we will get a trade after news today. I will say that there's just with the way price action looks today, and with it being Friday and the weekly closing tomorrow, you should get a push off to close off the weekly candle in a certain direction. But the only issue is you have news in the way, and once that's out of the way, things will be clear for the week, and you should be able to read price action pretty straightforward, pretty simple today. So that's what we're gonna do. It's in 15 minutes here, so you know, feel free to take your little break here, go for a little walk, you know, whatever it is you need to do, and then come back for 8:30 here. If you were going to gamble, would your gut tell you to buy or sell? Asking for a friend. Someone asked me that before. I'm not gonna answer it because I don't want to influence anybody to gamble news. So I'm not gonna answer that question. You know, you can do whatever you gotta do. You, my friend, you can do whatever you want to do. I don't want to influence anybody to trade news, to gamble news. So I'm not gonna say anything. Just flip a coin, man. What's the day buys today? What's the 4-hour time frame telling you? Again, chat. News just does what price action is intended to do at the end of the day, right? So price action sort of tells you everything. And this is when you want to look at the higher time frames. Look at the daily. Look at the 4-hour time frame. Look at the weekly. Make a story of those time frames, and you would assume news would follow that direction in price. Do an estimated guess? Now I know the answer. I know what I will be looking for, but I don't want to influence anybody to trade news, right? I mean, if you trade news, but I don't want to do that. Because chat hangs on to every word I say. Or a lot of people in chat do, because they're constantly always looking for positions, and like they just want, like, if I were to say something is just clean, that alone is a confirmation for them to enter. You know what I mean? So if I were to say, oh yeah, I would recommend having stop today. Oh shit, my bad, wrong sound. But whatever, buy stop or sell stop today, then they're likely gonna do the same on their broker, and then they'll come back to me and blame me. Like, Don, you told me that you're gonna have buy stops, sell stops, blah, 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 right? So good advice, thanks. So what do you think the 4-hour bias is? Well, again, the 4-hour time frame can go two ways today, right? The 4-hour time frame could because like there's a resistance here, right? And at any given point, this 4-hour candle, it hasn't closed yet, right? These candles have one point look like this too, and I'm pretty sure it looked like this to the last hour of the 4-hour time frame. But then at the end of it, it closed respecting this resistance here. So there's a possibility that 4-hour candle could just flip bearish and close bearish on this 4-hour time frame, or the 4-hour time frame could also just fill his wick here. But again, news will either push price up or push price down, and news will basically show you what happens on the 4-hour candle close, right? So that's what I'm saying. 9 a.m. you get a lot more information on price, and you'll be much more comfortable and confident entering positions after 9, because you know the direction price is headed towards for the rest of the day off of this 4-hour close, because this is the most important 4-hour close of the day, right? So I'll wait for that, but yeah, that's in like 40 minutes. That's why we're waiting for that for the 4-hour close to take positions. It's just the most crucial close of the day today. It's funny because when it comes to news, like I'll never give you a breakdown, but when it comes to like, you know, us taking a trade. First I'm hearing your sub. Yeah, no, like when we take trades, you know, like when we actually like take trades that doesn't involve news, like I'm gonna give you a straightforward breakdown. Obviously, I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, I can go up and go down. Obviously, I'll give you like, I'll tell you where it's kind of gonna go, when I'll get in, or, you know, how I manage this, blah blah. But when it comes to news, we just don't trade news. You know what I mean? There's streamers out there that do trade news, and you know that's great, but I just never I don't think we've ever traded news on stream. I used to though, back in the day, I used to trade news myself, but again, you play stupid games to win stupid prizes, right? Yeah, you win today, next time you might lose, and it just affects your psychology long term, and it's just not sustainable, I would say, because there's a lot of nuances and a lot of things that could play out during the news directly, but the move after is typically what we're looking to catch, because you have more of direction, you have more information afterwards. This is more logical, right? But some could say you can trade news with small risk too, which is fine. Like I'm not against people who do trade news, right? It's just I don't trade news. That's it.
Hey, calm in the house.
Doggo.
Yodi gang.
Fulcrum, come in.
What's going on? You came right in time for news.
Well, you already know I have my buy stop, sell stop ready.
You know what I know is still calm? We haven't taken a loss if you're on stream before. Only not one time. I don't think we've ever taken a loss when you're on stream this year. Then again, you only came for like what, 2, 3, 4, 5 streams? You're a home tailor, right?
Unless something like that.
Bro's at the third sneaky link sauce. That's crazy.
Nah, bro, I'm back at the office.
Back to Yoli land. Nice.
NFP, I have to be home, right? That's the one day I gotta be home. I can link after I make the profits, or I might call her up after I take a L. We'll see. One of them will answer.
I have sometimes trades news on my demo account, but that shit is up 6 mil. Damn. Yeah, do you guys know what got me into trading? Was SPX 500. That was my first demo trade, or that was my first time placing a trade ever. And it was SPX, and I made 30 grand on a demo. I'm like, damn, I made 30 grand on a bus ride. I got so amped. I acted as if it was real, and that kept me going. I swear to you guys, if that never happened and I never made 30K on a demo, I wouldn't be doing what I do now. I swear to God. I don't think, oh, I don't swear to God, but you know, I promise. I don't think I would be, I don't think I would be here right now, chat, to be honest. I don't think I would have been motivated to trade, to be honest, if that didn't happen. And it was SPX 500 sells, I believe. I was looking at a chart, so I'm like, I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I didn't know it was gonna go up or down. I didn't know what like the lots meant. I just kind of just pressed something until it went in, and then I made 30 grand. I'm like, damn. Within like within an hour or something, I'm like, oh damn, that's crazy. And then that's when I knew that it could potentially be real one day. Fast forward 3 years later down the road, we're here today, baby. Or 4 years later down the road, we're here. But yeah, that's to be honest, if that didn't happen, I don't know, chat, because I get it's hard for me to get motivated to do things. Like it's hard for me to until I actually see results myself, you know. I mean, yeah, we're trading. But all it took me was one demo trade to get me hooked. That's it. It's crazy. Obviously, I blew like 30 accounts before against where I am, obviously, right? It wasn't just like oh yeah, made 30K demo account live and I was off the rip, you know, profitable. I blew like 30 accounts, 20 or 30 accounts, live accounts, non-funded, live. And that's how I got to where I am though. Lock it in? Yeah. 6 minutes left. We gotta lock it in here. But yeah, you see Conx opened up here. This thing drove down. And again, it's in the same boat. We're not touching anything between 38 to 30, but we could see a breakout. This is, and remember how earlier chat I was talking to you guys about liquidity. If price were to drive up, I would prefer we can come down towards like 8 and 32, 8 and 30 before closing back above 38. This is it. So if it ends up coming up here and closes above, I'll take buys going up. If it closes above 38 at 835, 840. Tier 1, yo, thanks for the 14 months, K. Appreciate you. 14 months. Damn. 1 year and 2 months.
You guys pay for YouTube?
I'm about to play an ad on them. Yeah, ad block, don't you? I pay for YouTube Premium, but that's because I don't have ad block on my phone. I have an iPhone, so I don't watch YouTube videos on my desktop. I just can't sit there and watch. I have to be on a couch or something to watch a YouTube video. It's uncomfortable, man.
I have homies that watch YouTube shorts like TikToks.
But honestly, I'd rather sit in a car and watch a video than at my desk. This is not comfortable. You might need a better gaming chair, you know?
You gotta be like Ike in his car.
Yeah. I use ad block. I had ad block on my desktop though. Who doesn't? Answer now. Now let's see. All right, yo, chat. Who's gonna have buy sells and sell stops today on news today? Anybody gonna go crazy today with buy sells and sell stops?
It's your boy.
Let me know in the chat. I want to see what you guys are doing today. And also, if you guys are trading news today, good luck. I wish you the best. I would never wish for your downfall. I want you guys to win. But you guys in the chat might have to argue over if someone has buy sells in the chat, and someone has sell stops, y'all might have to fight. The market will settle your beef for you. Bruh. Coming down here, chat. Coming down here. Let's see what the market does. bro, you literally just sent a buy signal earlier. Now you're saying, or you're saying a sell signal or a buy sell signal earlier. Now you're saying a sell stop, bro. Must I sell? Again, I'm waiting for news here. Or you can do whatever you want to do, chat. Yeah, okay, you know, just because I'm waiting for news doesn't mean you can't take a position before news here. You guys can have sell stops and buy stops wherever you guys want, whenever you guys want, right? It's your account at the end of the day. But again, these lines here, by the way, chat, buys above here says closures. That does not mean buy stop and sell stop, all right? We do not have any of that right now. It just means we're waiting for closures after news. You guys are in buys. You guys are sells. I should have run a poll. It's too late now. Every time I have NFP or news, someone always tells me to do a small lot on this account. Don, just pop a 0.1 to see where it goes.
Why? To probably lose like $4? What's the point?
No, there was only one time where we actually had a trade during news, and that was because we're in the trade. I was in the daily swing on stream, and then we caught 80 pips, and then we just closed it off. That was I think in October or September or August, I think, around those times. All right, 1 minute left, chat. Get ready.
Are you ready? Prayers in advance.
Yeah, for those that don't know what the hell's going on, you have NFP here, okay? NFP, non-farm employment change. Non-farm payroll. Uh-oh. We're pushing. Ooh. The look on Khan's face and looking a little interesting. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And oh, up we go. And okay, so it looks like we broke the 1 hour lows. Now we're flipping bullish. We haven't really broke above the resistance, obviously. But will we get a push here? Ooh, looks like we're gonna get a push. So yeah, that 1 hour count just broke the lows, and now it looks like the 4 hour time frame chat is gonna mirror this count to the left here, right? By the looks of it, looks like we're gonna mirror this count to the left here. So pretty straightforward now. If you get a closure in about, you know, 5 minutes here, 8:35, then we'll have a buy in about 5 minutes here. But you must close above this range here, right? Obviously, for us to close above, you kind of got chill in volume right here and just push. But yeah, I mean, you gotta close there.
That was in the chat. Let's go, boys.
Here's the thing though, you might not see a push right here, chat, on NFP, but it will bring in volume, and you will see more volume come into the markets in the next hour or within the next hour and a half, right? So yeah, I'm pretty sure we'll get positions today by the looks of it at this point. I just need a closure here in 3 minutes. I'll be in the next swimwear, and our stops would be, well, it depends on where we close, but maybe below the count low potentially. Right, maybe below the low. Yeah, you have clean range here on a 4 hour time frame towards like 1844, 1843. So you have clean buys going up towards those levels there. Daily is also pushing up, I guess, too. So yeah, daily has range going out towards 45, 44, same levels too, basically. And looks like the weekly might flip for the week, because now that you have news out of the way, the 1 hour is driving up, the 4 hours driving up, the daily is driving up, the weekly likely is going to flip, and the flip is at 56. And we might even finish off the weekly tapping the target, which is 1866 for all we know. So you have plenty of range today. I wouldn't get FOMO just yet if I were you guys, because this is probably just the start of the day, to be honest. And you're going to see lots of opportunities today, potentially. All right. To the upside or to the downside, but you need closures. Do not get FOMO here, because obviously without closures, you won't get any info. News is positive? Oh, really? Was it mixed though? It has to be mixed. It had to be mixed, right? because it pushed up, or it's all positive. If it's all positive, then technically we should be going to the downside. Where is it? These are mixed, right? Mix? Well, okay, let me see. Yeah, so negative, okay, positive, positive, negative. Okay, interesting. See, so whenever it comes out mixed chat, you're gonna see something like this sort of happen where you kind of, like, that's why earlier you kind of pushed down, you pushed up, you pushed back up to break the highs, now you're just hovering here. You will see this happen. So that's why it's probably just best to wait for after news, right? In these cases, because you don't have clear numbers. But regardless of how numbers come out, regardless of wherever you break out, you have volume, and that volume will stay here for quite some time in the markets. So might get some positions. Yeah, I'm looking at stops here. If we get a closure, it's likely gonna be like 1833 or something. If you get a closure in a minute and a half here. Yeah, let's see. 1 minute. We need a closure above 1838.47. Okay. And then you have like your advantage points probably in these levels here, 1841-ish, right? But you just need a closure here. Whenever, that's all you need. If it can pull back lower or something, you know what I'm saying? For a top wick. We need a top wick, obviously, because we need to be within the range. If we close where it is right now, it's going to be a bit tough to take a position because you don't have much of a vantage point anymore. The vantage point is 41, and that's when you're looking to move stocks to break even. But if you close like at 40, you know, you have like what, 5 pips? Like it's not enough of a range to drive before we get a vantage point. You can probably target like 56 or 49, I'll say. Stops will likely be the 5-minute flip, the low, so like 1833.915. Check, I have a buy stop here. Looking to have a buy stop on the flip here, a price here. So I'm gonna have a buy stop at 1840.02 basically right here. So yeah, we're gonna have a buy stop here. We close above the range, create a bottom wick, so we can have a buy stop here to anticipate the wick fill. That'd be great. If you flip bullish, it will be activated, and then therefore we can probably look to drive price up towards the top of the range, and that should take you up towards the 1849 mark, 1844, 41. If you don't get activated, then you come back into the range. That's cool, but we need to really flip here, right? So that's perfect opening. Came down and created a bottom wick. You close above the 5-minute range, and then the 1 hour or the 4 hour counter, you could say, has basically clean traffic to drive up here now towards 1843 and such. Yeah, my buy stop is at 1840.02 on Blueberry. Okay, so whatever that is for you guys, I'm not too sure. It's just the break of the current kind of highs. That's all that is. Stops are, I believe, here around 60 pips. Target is around roughly 88. Break-even point is roughly up here at 16. So at that point, we'll be risk-free. Don't be risk on the line. But I believe you flip here, you're gonna see some volume here off of this candle. You might even get slipped. Be aware, but it's just regular trading conditions, right? You can't do anything about that. And let's say like this count that, so our entry is off the 5, right? If we get a closure, we'll have a buy, we'll be activated. But if we're not activated for like, let's say this 5-minute candle closes bearish back into the range, then what we're gonna do is we're gonna delete the buy stop and then wait for probably the 4-hour close, right? In about 22 minutes here. But if we activate within the next 2 minutes, cool, that'd be great. If not, then we'll just delete, wait for the 4-hour close, and then take trades. Probably you probably see a position at like 9:15, 9:30 or 9:30 probably in those times with the NYC open, but you should get a continuation afterwards, either to the downside or to the upside, right? But it looks like we may delete them because, let's see, you have 2 minutes left, right? If you can close bearish respecting, that's debatable because that level is gonna be held, and therefore we can just leave it. 9 pip stop? No, and the stops are 60 pips, not 9 pips. 9 pips will be the low here. That will be the stop. That's a little too wild. Too wild.
Y'all about to get in.
Yes, sir. Very soon.
Activated.
Hell yeah.
Let me check about. I'm pretty sure I'm activated too. Yep, chat. Go and buys here, chat. So price activated the buy stops. Did it break the highs officially? Yeah, right. I think it flipped. So yeah, go and buys here, chat. Stop loss is going to be the lows right here at the 1834. Break-even point is 1841. Take profit is going to be 1849 here. But yeah, this 5-minute candle reflipping after closing above the range. That was the buys we had planned for all morning. And I said 835 will be your positions today. And I mean, price formed exactly what we wanted it to form. So we got in, right? Yeah. Should expect, I mean, you're gonna see volume here, lots of volume here too, right? This trade should be finished off before 9, I'll say. Either break even or something, or stops even, right? Or take profit, or whatever it is. But yeah, to keep things simple here, so 3, 10, 2023, 8, 39, NY code.
Let's just stop.
My stop is the 5 low. 1834.126. Buys, breakout on the flip 5 go, and then this same thing. Yeah, chat, and also managing risk wise, we're gonna look to manage risk probably off of the hourly, I'll say, because again, like this, like even though it's a 5 entry, the 1 hour here is what, or the 4 hour and the 1 hour is what we base the trade off of, basically, right? Even though it's a 5-minute entry, it's heavily based off the 1 hour and the 4 hour time frame. So it comes down to how those time frames closes, and that's in about 20 minutes here. So that's the next time we can manage risk in case we do and we are in drawdown or something, right? That's worst case scenario, obviously, right? But as for managing risk in a winning situation, once it's have that amount of resistance to the left, at that point we can go risk free.
Worst case Ontario.
Yeah.
Have you ever watched Trailer Park Boys?
No, but hold on, chat. So this trade here, this is now going to be a risk-free trade. Actually going to move my stops to 10 pips in profit and trail it and let the rest rock towards target. Okay, so this trade should be risk-free for everyone. Stops in profit by 10 and let it rock.
Fuck. It literally came down, took me out, and went further.
Oh damn. Yeah, messed up. We were like, I think 20 pips in profit peak or something at that point. But yeah, gonna move stops to 10 pips in profit here, chat. Like, so worst case we come up with 10 pips here. If not, we'll let it rock, and NFP should do what it does. And I mean, if we continue, we would drive all the way up towards 1844, 1846 and such. If not, then, you know, we kind of just wait for news, wait for 9 a.m. and get more trades after 9, all right? So yeah, that's the plan.
At 11 pips.
Damn.
Fucker. It took me out at 11 pips.
It almost happened to me too. I went to the break of the highs, and as soon as I did that, it came down like half a pip away.
He's gonna run for 100 right now. I'm leaving right now.
Nah, don't worry. It's gonna hit break even so that we can all be on the same boat, okay?
No, it can't, because once it re-breaks the highs, it's gotta run. Boom, big fucking jump right now.
Yeah, chat again. Didn't trade news. Told you guys, 835 is your ideal position today. 8:35 came. You had the closure above the range after news with the volume, and this is what we planned since 6:30. Like if you guys watched the recap, like literally to the T, to the timing, to the trade setup, to the drawings, to the T, right? And that is what you call discipline, and it pays off, right? Then you gamble and it paid off. But hey, chat, I'm probably gonna trail my stops probably like 15 here or something. Actually, I'm just gonna leave it. Fuck it. I'm just gonna leave it.
Fucking 11 pip NFP. Fuck NFP.
Shout out, Don. Look at that.
Waited all week for this shit.
I waited for NFP to catch 11 pips, bro.
That's all right.
Yo.
If you guys want to close down and close off, whatever it is you want to do. You know what I may do here? It is coming close to the close. I'm just gonna trail my stops by 20 pips or chat. Trail my stops by 20 pips and let the rest rock. All right. So yeah. Breakout lows here. 1842 is my stops and profit. 20 pips in profit, and let the rest rock towards target. Because if it breaks that low, then you may see a pullback for the last 15 of the hourly candle. This 5 is gonna close up in about a minute too. But yeah, if we can hit TP before 9, that'd be great. That'd be lovely.
Bro, I just reversed through a fucking flea market and 2 railroads and a red light to make it back here on time to take a fucking trade to close it at 11 pips. This what? I spent more money on gas getting here.
Rigged.
Shit is rigged.
Push it.
I fucking quit. Wow. That's an L. That's an L morning.
That's all right. Well, you hit break even completely?
No, I hit 11 pips. I trailed it. I went 10 pips in profit, and it closed it at 11 pips.
Oh, that's right. You gotta come to Canada and join Blueberry Markets, man.
Fucking blueberries, bro. Fucking blueberries, dog.
Hey, chat. Again, man, we took a 6 pip loss 2 days ago. We're not gonna chase 60 pips the next day or the next trade. The next day, or you know what I'm gonna do here, Ashley, chat?
Close full.
I'm gonna close full my positions right here.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, you guys let it rock, but I'm gonna close full right here, right, chat?
We'll
Again,
catch up on Asian. No, we won't. No Asian tonight.
We're not gonna be chasing positions from the loss, right? The next day we came yesterday. What did we do? We closed full at 20 pips, right? Today we closed full at, what is this? 30, something like that.
33.
Yeah, whatever.
38 pips, 40 pips, I'll say. So 4 pips today, right? So yeah. Didn't chase, stuck to the plan, and did the same thing. Or did the same thing we did the day prior, and the day prior to that day, and the day prior to that day. Nothing changed, right, chat? But yeah, congrats, chat, on a W. I'm not sure what happened with you guys in those trades there, but that's how I manage risk there. I'm just afraid that we might pull back here for the last 15 of this hourly, and this 15 just closed. I'm not sure how steep the bond wick was gonna be. But if you guys want to, you guys just trail stops to the bond wick of this 15 now if you guys want. But yeah, I mean, good shit today, chat. Congrats, and have a good fucking Friday, yo. Leave a like and sub to the channel if you guys are new here. Leave a like for, you know, not fucking up on NFP today. Isn't life great when you don't gamble, chat? You know? When you don't gamble news. But yeah, let's put that in. We close at the top too. I want to see if we can come down to the break-even point. You know, to be fair, Wix, when you said you hit break-even, I did tell you that. I did say that if it can come down and take me out too, that would be great because we can be in the same boat.
Yeah, whatever.
You know, that was fine. That was fine as well. You know, that was fine as well.
I'm good. I don't care what you made. I got 11 pips on NFP. That's like losing money.
Cause of death, 11 pips on NFP.
Yeah. That was a great NFP. You know what's better than a trade though, chat, for real though? Like what's better than that trade though, than the profits? Again, profits don't matter, right? This won't be your last loss, or this won't be your last win, and you will get another loss. So try to stay composed and remain calm. All right, don't get too high on them. because another one will come. If you get too high on the wins, you will dwell very hard on the losses. But like again, what's more important than the win today was just the breakdown, man. Like we literally, like, it came down to even the timing. Like, you know, it's one thing to predict the direction, it's another thing to draw out the candle, it's another thing to tell the time too of when the trade will play out. And that was all done through just reading price action. No thinking involved. Big dubs though. Leave a like in the chat. Sub to the channel. Oh man. How did it go up when the news dollar was positive? Well, the last folder came out what? Negative. And typically what I notice is that the last folder is what price follows. That's what I that's what I know from from what I experienced from news. All right. But again, it all comes down to price action. Price action will tell you more information than those numbers. Because numbers can come out whatever it wants to come out, but at the end of the day, it all comes back to price action, for me at least. And that's what I look at. I look at numbers too, yeah. Take advantage of the news, but at the end of the day, those numbers will reflect on the candles, and that's price action for me. Yeah. So the reason we closed was just because the pullback, right? So this candle here, yeah, it could drive up, but again, it could drive back down and pull back, because if you look at the 4-hour time frame, the 4-hour time frame is gonna close with the top wick, right? And the top wick needs to be created somewhere, and it makes most logical sense that it gets created once you tap this resistance here to the left, and you leave a wick for the next 4-hour wick fill. But to be honest today, chat, I don't think we're taking another trade today. I think that's it for me on Friday, and off the week where it is nice and cool. Yeah, Lance, yeah. The difference this year is we're using the 5 to our advantage as well, right? If you guys look at the last loss we took on stream, which was 2 days ago, that loss was off of the 30-minute time frame. The 5 was respecting, but the 30-minute time frame closed above the range. That's something we changed this year. We include the 5 with the analysis. All right, time to kill some gas. Gotta fill gas today.
What a great week.
Yeah, you catch anything on Asian last night?
Just
No, we
watching
had one
paint
for
dry.
Asian.
Yeah, it was paint dry, right? It was definitely paint dry.
Shout out Don, man. Great trade today.
Thanks.
We fucking killed it.
All y'all in your feelings Wednesday. Look what happened the next 2 days.
Yeah. Honestly, it wasn't that bad. They weren't that
Hey,
bad.
Jacob, how much percent did you make off that trade?
Oh yeah, Jacob, how much you make off that trade? Update the record? Yes, sir.
This is why Don's my best student.
Hey, Heartful Pain, that's right, 999. Appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you, King. Oh yeah, we are 4-1 for the month of March. You're right. Where did 3-1 come from? Yeah, someone said that earlier. We are 4-1, and we are. We're not 2-1. We're 4-1. Right? March was 1, 2, 3, 4 on stream. Yeah, 4 wins. 4-1, and that is 80%. Signals is up. Oops. 32. Yeah, 4-2-1. They're chilling. One break even though. And that is our 145th win, chat. 145. 145 wins, 64 break evens, and 4 or 5 losses in the last 2 years. So that's an average of maybe 20 losses a year. Yeah, leave a like, chat. Before you guys dip off, you just leave a like, sub to the channel if you guys are new. I appreciate you guys being here today as always. Yo, we peaked 2.4 there. I'm pretty sure we could have had all-time high viewers today. I'm pretty sure, but and Circle FX called it too. I'm gonna wait for a 9 a.m. closure. I just want to see how the 4-hour closes here. I want to analyze the 4-hour time from before I dip off, but I just want to see how we close here because I want to see what the next 4 candle will do, because that 4 candle will lead you to the daily and the weekly closing this week. Shout out to the guy who came in earlier though. The guy that was like, "Yo, every time I come to this stream, you guys are never in positions."
Same guy that was there yesterday on my stream.
Come by for 2 seconds, no trade. You guys take no positions, hops off, sees a trade. Oh man.
We're just a bunch of amateur traders, that's why.
Yo, but did anyone make money off buy and sell stops today? I'm not sure what happened to you guys, because I think the buys for you guys, like, I mean, obviously it went up, right? So I'm guessing you guys did make profits on buy stops.
I had buy stops on top of the 4-hour, and then I hit for like 10 or 20 pips.
And break even?
No, I closed early.
You made mad profit, nice. Yeah, we came out with a whopping 4 pips. So yeah, for the week now, I am for the week. Well, this is today. For the week, I'm up 6K for the week, so I think that's like maybe like 1% or something. For the month of March, I am doing like basically 1% so far. The last 30 days, up like 30%, 50%, whatever it is. Not too sure what the numbers are, but for the year, right? And then obviously for the last, or this account in general. And withdrawals coming today too. It's nice. Probably gonna be a 70K. Whatever I finish off with the week above 500 is what I'm taking out, and we're gonna take that out today, and probably, yeah, I can grow it from there on Monday. Gonna go buy some real estate. Nah. When you buy the Lambo, man, when I come to Florida. When I come to Florida, don't worry. I will have the SVJ parked in front of your crib. Is Wix fine? Wix is cool. He's chilling. I mean, yeah, like, you know, like, he's chilling. He doesn't get,
This is just jokes, chat. I'm good with my 11.5 pips.
Yeah, you still made profits, like, you know. And like you caught a trade in Asian this week that I didn't catch, so it kind of evens out. It's like we're in the same boat basically. But yeah. Is it a beautiful day?
Well,
Nope.
Not outside.
Yo, catch me outside. About that. Catch me outside.
He's all Stars money. I know, for real. I'm gonna do another one, chat, for you guys, so don't worry. Oh, also, chat, I gotta do the giveaway winner right now. Actually, let me do it right now. I'm picking the winner today. This is the last giveaway of the week. Don't worry, we're gonna be doing cash giveaways, like pure cash giveaways, like no funded shit or any of that stuff by the end of the month through a trivia. But I have like we got select one last winner for the week, because there's 3 winners. By the way, 420. Thank you guys for 6.5 or 6.420. But yeah, I'm gonna go and roll up the winner right now. So good luck to everyone. If you guys want to join, I'll give you guys like maybe 1 minute. All you gotta do is just retweet this on Twitter. That's about it. That's all you gotta do. There's like 449 entries right now. So For
See,
sure,
this
yo.
is how I avoid all of this. I just don't sign up for Twitter.
Yeah, Twitter is something. Wix Twitter was probably probably pop, to be honest. Wix will have a lot to say on Twitter.
I got too much to say.
Nah, you will be tweeting every like hour, every other hour today, probably.
At this moment, we're in drawdown. Fuck this stream.
Never mind, we hit take profit.
This
We
guy
take that.
sucks.
Fucking love this shit.
Is it me a stream on Monday? Yeah, there'll be Asian session stream on Monday and a New York session stream. I'll be streaming New York. Wix will be streaming Asian session. Will be the like swimwear, unless it's a bank holiday, which I don't think so. Monday is yeah, no news or anything, so you're chilling. Tuesday is CPI though, so that's when you have Basels and South Stops Day Part 2. Let's do the giveaway, chat. All right, good luck to everyone. If you don't win, don't worry, there'll be more giveaways. There'll be cash giveaways, don't stress. But this is just very small giveaway for you guys, for the community. Just, you know, 500. Okay, cool. I'm gonna go ahead and do this right now. All right, so
800 likes first.
oh yeah, yo chat, how many likes do we have right now? 600. Come on, chat, leave a like on the stream, guys. Come on, just leave a like. It's free, you know. If you can click buy stocks and sell stocks, MT5, manage risk, take profits, you could definitely leave a like. What up, K? What's going on? Yo, peace out, Jacob. Have to take it easy, man. Take it easy, bro. Don't overtrade, please. Only have a couple hours left in the day. Oh, that's a nice 4-hour opening, isn't it?
I'm new here. What does
Question is-
CDS stand for?
Question is, did it close above?
All right, here. 476 entries. All right, chat. I'm gonna go ahead and roll this up, and good luck to everyone. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I did it my way. Yo, these names are crazy. Yo, I did it my way. Congrats on winning the giveaway. DM me, or I'll actually DM you on Twitter. Yeah, I DM'd you. All right. So, hit me up. I'll give you like maybe like 10 minutes. If you don't hit me up, then we might redraw. Congrats though. Congrats. That's your old hacked account? Oh, true. Oh, true. Don't worry, chat. There'll be a more engaging giveaway for you guys. You know, I got you guys. End of the month, we'll do a trivia. First place gets cash. Second place gets cash. Third place gets cash. All cash.
6 more likes.
PayPal, crypto, whatever you like. Debit, credit, Visa, MasterCard, Amex.
A handshake and a pack of cigarettes.
Yeah. Is it a stream trivia? Nah, it's a stream trivia. So like we'll do on stream. We'll do on stream and everything. Yeah. Fourth place gets my beam. I mean, yeah, at this point, probably, yeah. That thing is that I'm paying too much for gas. I'm paying way too much for gas. All right, so chat. Let me break down this 4 account, but then we can dip off and call it a weekend. But yeah, this 4 account here. If you guys take a look at it, we closed bullish, right? And if you guys look at the area that we closed bullish in, we sort of just closed bullish within these levels here. So there is like this range here, and then obviously there's a resistance in these levels here. Yeah, there's a possibility that you may see price make its way up and fill the 4-hour range. So you have range up until this resistance right around here. That's a level I would be worried about. Not too worried because that is where roughly the weekly flips as well. But I will be cautious at those levels there, 48, right? If you break above 48 and you close above later on in the day, then cool. We will continue up with the weekly, but this is what I'm expecting for this forward candle to tap into 1848, 1850 in those zones there. If you look at the daily, yeah, as it drives up, or sorry, the weekly, as it drives up, 55 is where you kind of flip at. And if you were to flip at 55 today, or for the week, then again, the weekly target, as we mentioned on Monday, was 1860, 1870, because that is the resistance you have on a weekly time frame, right? If you were to flip bullish, you have clean traffic driving up until that level, and that is what we're expecting. So it all comes down to how this 4 kind of reacts at that area at 48. But if we're able to break through 48, then you could see potentially 1870 today. But again, it all comes down to what happens at 48, which is this level. And then it all comes down to what happens above here, above 56. Because you break above 56, you got more range going on towards 60, 68, 70. But if you just start to reject there, then there's a higher chance you're going to hover from here to here for the rest of the day in this red box here. But that is the range we're in right now, basically, right? So if you don't close above, you're obviously going to come back down and reject and hover in range. And this is the area we're going to range in. So if I were you guys for a day, you could execute buys on the 4-hour, or you could wait for these ranges to break out. So like right now, wow, that's a nice 5-minute candle, by the way. But right now you have resistance at 1844. You get a closure above here. Technically, you should be good to drive up towards the next resistance, which is going to be in these zones here to the left, I'll say. Anywhere in these ranges here, there is a minor resistance there. 1848 again. 1848 is that 4-hour resistance as well. And then if you break above there, you're looking at roughly 1851.52. Preferably above 53 is your next clean buys. Above 53, that is the big push. You break above there, you'll likely push up with the weekly time frame, because what 53 is the
closing right here.
53 is the weekly flip, right? So yeah, above 53, you will likely see a push heavily towards like 1850 and 1860 and such. But yeah, chat.
It's
again,
a beautiful morning.
I'm done for the day. I know some of you guys are anticipating and taking positions, obviously. Good luck if you guys are. But my day here is gonna be called where it is, all right? But yeah, good luck, everybody. Have a good day, man. If you're still trading, make sure you stop loss and protection.
Wordle.
No, I'm doing Wordle for show. For show.
I don't feel that bad now.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it was a nice 5. That was a nice 5 entry. I won't blame you. Like if I didn't take my first position, you know.
No, I didn't take the 5 entry. I took the 4-hour flip.
Oh, it's for a flip. Ah. Okay.
So it's a little bit better than the 5 entry.
Oh, okay. Yeah, 5 entry is nice. This 5 entry broke all lows, came back up into the range, closed bullish right here. This is a 5 fake out, so therefore this 5 should likely pop up and make its way up to fill the rest of the range. The question is, what happens after here? You could fill the range, and that was the push, but the question now is, if you can close above here, will we drive, right? And that's what you probably want to wait for. But chat, I'm done for a day.
The only reason for the 4-hour flip here is, oh wait, we left, is because we came in. Wait, go back. What did you just have on? We came in down into these areas. You see this wick? It came down and then it flipped last bit. And once it started flipping, the 4-hour was just gonna drive here.
Yeah, so you have the 4 hour wick fill,
Yeah,
right?
the wick fill. Yeah, that's your advantage point on the wick fill. And you with such massive bullish volume, it's just we're gonna fill the wick, and now once we close at the fill of the wick here, now it's you need some closures above.
Well, it's a beautiful morning for everybody now.
Yes. It's a beautiful morning.
All right, chat, man. I'm gonna do a word out. I'm gonna call it. All right,
Why
guys.
you-
Again, I appreciate us being here today. If you guys are
We playing
leaving
hide and
for
go
the word
seek?
out, leave a like and sub to the channel. I appreciate you guys for being here today. Love you guys. Thank you. Thank you.
Behind which letter is Wix hiding?
Oh, there you go. Trade. Back to this word, though.
Wix, are you out? Yes. 20 pip. Ooh.
I'm an island boy.
Score.
No,
Or
V.
not. Oh.
Yeah, so Lavelle,
Mother.
yeah, it has to end in VEL. It has to. It can't be LVE, right? Yeah, VEL. So it's like
Rival? No, rival is an AL. Never mind.
I think
no, rival. Oh
R-E-V-E-L.
no, yeah, I can't be rival.
R-E-V-E-L. Like it's got to be a word that we don't know.
R-I. That didn't work.
Yeah, I think
R-
RE or RU or Ruble. Like it'd be something that yeah we wouldn't guess.
All right, let's try all the guess. Oh, nice.
There you go.
What does that mean?
Didn't we say R-E-V-E-L first?
You did, yeah. Let's see. To take great pleasure or delight, to engage in uproarious festivities, make merry.
Nice. All right, well, on to the next game. Contexto. Also, Roller, if you're watching, yeah, make the trade video. Circle, make something else. Or actually, vice versa. Circle, make the trade video. Roller will make something else. I'll hit you guys up. Trade. Win, loss.
Gold, silver.
Gold, drive, push, oh yeah, gold, silver, bronze,
Coin?
metal, coin, penny, half penny,
Money!
silver,
Earring?
huh?
Earring? Necklace?
It's kind of specific. Ring. Jewels.
Remember jewelry? Oh yeah, jewelry. Will be closer jewels.
Necklace.
Watch. I came in with the ring, gold, silver, platinum. What do you guys think,
Bracelet.
chat?
Bracelet.
Bracelet. Piercing.
Charm.
Charm. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Ruby. Why would it be starfish? Huh?
What?
What the fuck?
You cheater?
Who said starfish?
I did. No, someone in chat did. I was like, how? Maybe we shouldn't look at chat for this game. Because chat, I guess, knows the answer and he just tells us. Alright, well. I guess because he goes from like, what did he guess? Bracelet? I
When
guess.
do we? Yeah, where do we go
shell-
from bracelet
Nah,
to
because shell on a bracelet,
the
like
dolphin?
I don't know, I guess like charms, like you know.
I was thinking like pearls, but there's no fucking.
There's no pearl.
Yeah, like what the fuck?
Just
That's whack.
random words. Just fucking.
Rich lush.
Hmm.
Ooh. So
Leech or lich?
no, I think the R is gonna be the last one to change. Oh damn, that's a word. Well, I guess we know what this is.
So I did it earlier. That's tough. You can't tell us that though. There's no point of us playing after. Lush. Lish.
No, you did it right. Lick, and then lish,
Didn't work.
or then you do. It's not. This ain't German, though.
Much. We can get much somewhere. Like. What did I guess there again? What was the word again I guessed there?
Much?
No, I got something else here, no? Oh, no, I didn't.
Lock, oak.
Oh yeah, lock would be like L-O, like do L-I-C-H, then do L-O-C-H. A lock is like they call it like a river in Scotland, basically.
Word. I thought I was talking about lock dog. Lock dog.
And what?
What do you mean?
Lock.
That's perfect. That's it. Yeah.
Huh?
Oh, well, that works. Okay.
Perfect.
You ready to trade it? Yes, sir. We got 40 on 40 on 40 on 40.
What a
I think I get much. Like
if you do wick, like W-I-C-H, then you can do wish. Then pish, P-I, and then no, do P, not F.
P.
Yeah. And then push.
Wait. Oh yeah.
You had it.
Fish, push, lush.
Oh. So my brain's not shut down mode. Oh yeah, we got today's optimal.
Let's go.
So wait, is there a chance we can get before or no? Right, that's just the minimum.
Nope.
Yeah, that's the minimum.
Nice. All right, we need to add more games. There's gonna be eventually at the end of your chat. We're gonna have 20 games you gotta play for hop off stream. And that's a stream
Not
on.
not when the stream runs till like 11.
That's a stream on.
We're gonna be here till fucking 2:30.
Oh, naughty. Go. Naughty. Chat, I know you guys are entering buy stops right here in the flip of this 5-minute 15 candle here. Stops below the 5, they're 15. For the wick fill, stops breaking at the wick fill. Take profit. I see you guys in the chat.
He said naughty.
Entering buys and sells here. I see you guys. All right, chat. I'm gonna call it a day here. Peace out. Have a good day. The longer I stay, the more people be like, "Why aren't you getting buys again?" Because I'm calling it a day. And now if I see something, chat, I'll call it a single channel. All right. But yeah, peace out, chat. Love you guys. Thank you. I'm gonna catch y'all.
Yes.
Monday morning, man. Peace out.
See you Monday.
Peace out. Have a good weekend, guys.
Laters.